And it was also on this day in 2020 that the pandemic officially came to Connecticut, with the state reporting its first positive case. And as we mark that milestone and reflect on life since then, our Marissa Alter caught up with that first patient to see how he's doing. So Marissa, really a lot has changed since then.
Roxanne, for all of us and for Chris Tillett, he was the first reported COVID case, but there's been almost 729,000 since, including more than 10,000 deaths. Tillett was close to being one of them.
Connecticut now has its first coronavirus case. The man lives in Wilton and is between 40 and 50 years old.
2 years ago, Chris Tillett was fighting for his life.
By the time you all heard, I was on a ventilator and I was dreaming.
Tillett spent 10 days in a medically induced coma at Danbury Hospital. He was 45 at the time, with a wife and 4-month-old twin boys. Doctors and nurses used experimental treatments to get him back home to his family in Wilton.
When I think back to it, I don't think about all the different things that I had to go through. I think back to the people. I think back to Shelby and my doctor, Dr. Nee, Dr. Syed, the people that saved my life.
We were part of a special reunion 1 year ago between Tillett and his heroes at the hospital. At the time, Tillett continued to deal with lingering health problems from the virus. Today, he still does, but says the severity has lessened.
There is a cardiovascular endurance that I'm missing. Fortunately, me and my dog are walking a lot more. I no longer get pains in my legs, which is what I was getting even last year. And they would shoot up my legs, and it was almost like they were locked up like rocks. That's finally gone away.
But one thing he developed due to COVID hasn't gone away: his new optimism and appreciation for life.
What it's kind of done for us is given us a North Star. It allowed me to really focus on kind of what's important, what really matters, and to let go. When you're lying there in a hospital bed thinking that this could be it, have the decisions you've made been worth it?
And that new outlook led Tillett, his wife Elizabeth, and their boys John and Luke to move to Virginia to be close to family. Tillett also tells me he changed jobs to a role where he'd be able to spend more time with his loved ones. In the newsroom, Marissa Alter, News 12, Connecticut.